who is it that you go, this is the guy that I would really like to step in that cage against?
Well, I kind of picked at him a little bit on Twitter. I got, of course, he didn't give me a whole lot of feedback. He kind of shut me down, which is why I think he got cut from the UFC, or at least from the top 5 for a little bit, Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
And now he's fighting Khamzat, who's had one fight in the welterweight division. And it's kind of jumping past a lot of people. I think they're kind of upset, but I kind of see it, how that kind of went down. Khabib retiring, I kind of called it. And they need somebody to kind of push, from that standpoint, push from, Khabib's part of the world, you know what I'm saying? And, he's had 3 fights and 3 finishes, but he's had 1 fight at welterweight. And now he's fighting Leon Edwards. But it was Leon. I think he's a very scary dude, man. He's good everywhere. When you first saw him in the UFC, his striking was very, very good. Now, his last 2 fights, he was taking his opponents down. He took down RDA, controlled him on the ground. So to face him, it would almost be like preparing for Rory McDonald all over again. So I think he's great everywhere. I think that was kind of the guy I was shooting for, but he wasn't having it.
Well, my question is that, are you looking to fight him or fight the winner of this fight then, given the fact that they're going to fight and whoever wins, does that put you there? Or do you think you're going to end up let's say Chimaev wins. Would that push you above Chimaev then? And then Chimaev would be down a couple, and then do you fight it out to see where you're at?
I think Chimaev, if he wins, I think they'll push him for a title fight, like right off the bat. As hard as they're pushing this guy. Yeah. I really do. I think if he goes out there and he puts a whooping on Leon Edwards, I think they're pushing him for a title fight.
So look,
it's not fair, man. But I don't agree with it.
Nope.
I don't agree with it, man. And everybody says, it's a business, but at one point in time, I worked my behind off to get to where I'm at. Right. And you got a lot of guys out there. Like I think Vicente Luque is more deserving of a title fight than Khamzat.
Yeah.
But I think that's what I'm predicting. I think they're going to push him for a title fight.
So I guess when we're getting into this conversation is you have Masvidal ahead of you by 1. You got Leon, and then you got Gilbert Burns, who's fighting for the title, and you got Colby. If they end up pushing him for that title shot, where does that put you? Like, Masvidal is one of those guys right now. He's like, if you're not the champ, I'm pretty much thinking if you're not Conor and you're not the champ, he's not really, doesn't seem like he's interested to fight right now. Or another Nate.
I think that's everybody in the top right now. Colby Covington as well.
Yeah.
He got demolished, I think. I don't think he deserves another title shot after that beatdown.
Demolished? What are you talking about? He was mad at the referee. That fight was stolen from him. Did you watch it?
No, I want to poke him in the eye. I'm just like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You got your jaw broken. You got TKO'd.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
You don't deserve another title shot yet. But everybody in that top is thinking that right now, which is kind of annoying, to be honest with you, because, I would like to kind of work my way back up. The last 2 guys were ranked number 11. And I'm hoping that the UFC is not trying to make me that gatekeeper, because if so, nobody's getting into heaven, man. Nobody's getting in there. And that's kind of my mindset. I told the UFC, you give me anybody in the top 4. It doesn't matter who it is. And I know they all got, supposedly got fights coming up.
Yeah.
Leon's fighting Khamzat. I think they're trying to push the Colby Covington and Masvidal fight. And then you got the Burns and you got the Colby fight. So I think it kind of works, especially in the timeline right now for me, because I'm still healing up. And hopefully by the time I'm ready to fight, some of those, spots will be open and these guys have already fought. So kind of see where I go from there.